Hey guys, it's Deanna Maurice. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today I'm going to be talking all about the items that you should get from Amazon to help you run your business. So as we know, Amazon has a plethora of things that you can get. The list is endless. It's infinite. Anything that you need, you can find it on Amazon. However, we all know that sometimes Amazon jacks the prices up on certain things, but then there are other things that are really good deals. And so for those things, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the things that I get for my business from Amazon. So as we all know, Amazon is a great resource to get things quickly, within 2 days, sometimes even same day shipping, even within a few hours sometimes. I live really close to an Amazon facility, so sometimes I press, purchase, and then within a couple of hours, the item is right there on my doorstep. And I'm sure we all love that feature about Amazon. But we also know sometimes some things are not so worth it to purchase on Amazon because the prices sometimes can be elevated. But I'm going to be sharing with you the items that I think are an amazing deal on Amazon and that you should start getting for your business if you don't already. So I plan to talk about 3 different categories: tech, office supplies, and packaging, because those are the 3 main things that I get off of Amazon to support my business. There are many other things. I took a deep breath because I'm like, there's so many other things that I could talk about, like everything you can get on Amazon: paper, pencils, pens, you name it, dirt. You can get anything on Amazon, but I'm going to stick to those 3 categories of tech. If you do not have a thermal printer, you definitely need one. I would say invest in it from early on. Initially, when I started my business, I was doing things the old school way, printing it out on an inkjet printer and then pasting it onto my packaging. It took a lot of time. So as I started to see a bit of increase in traffic, I decided to invest in a thermal printer. I didn't get like a Zebra or a Rollo. I got a generic brand off of Amazon, and if it's still available, I will go ahead and link it for you. It was amazing. It cost about $100. I'm pretty sure the price has gone up now because I have had it for about almost 3 years. So that shows you that there is longevity within it. You don't always have to get the highest costing item. Sometimes you can go ahead and get the generic brand and it'll work out quite nice for you actually. So yes, go ahead and get your thermal printer. If you guys don't know what a thermal printer is, it is a printer that does not use ink. I believe it uses like heat application and a special type of paper. So I also purchased, let me not jump ahead into my next section, but yes, go ahead and get you a thermal printer. If your business is not digital based, meaning you do not sell digital products or exclusive to digital products, and you're sending out physical products that you have to send through the postal office, you're going to need a scale. My scale was $25 or $30, somewhere around there on Amazon. I've had it for a couple years now and it's holding up really nicely. I like it because it measures in different metrics. It does pounds, ounces, and a few other things that I don't use. I really just use ounces and pounds. But the great thing about it also, which makes it very versatile, is that it has a battery operated function, and then it also has one where you can go ahead and plug it into the wall via an adapter that already comes with the scale. Amazon is a really great place if you need adapters or extension cords, those sorts of things. You can find so many of them on there. For a few different machines that I have, I saw some little funky looking cords and I'm like, what if anything happens to these? Where am I gonna replace them? And Amazon has come through because that has happened to me before. My ring light cord went out and I was able to replace that from Amazon, as well as my Cricut cord went out and I was also able to replace that from Amazon. Great. So also in the tech category are tripods. Where would I be without my tripod? I just have the basic one from Amazon. It was about $25, and sitting on top of that, I have the Ulanzi phone holder mount. It also has a cold shoulder shoe holder thing on top. I believe that's what it's called. Basically, it's a little slot that you can go ahead and put accessories onto it and tighten it on so that you can get like direct light or put a little mic up there, all of those little things. As far as lighting goes, we purchased all of our lighting off of Amazon. We have our ring light, we have our box light, we have small little lights like this and little other lights that we've purchased. This Viltrox here, I really like it because you can adjust the brightness right here on the back. It has an on and off switch. And then not only that, it has dual capability to charge it with a battery pack or with an extension piece. All these pieces did come separately, but it was well worth it. I've had it for a few years now and it's holding it on strong. It also has a little screw down here at the bottom so that you can attach it to a tripod if you need. I've purchased numerous amount of backdrops off of Amazon, and they are a great thing to have, especially if you're working with a smaller space where you can't necessarily set up the area to be as aesthetically pleasing as you want. I know a lot of you guys still may live, you know, with your parents, or you may just have a really small, tight space that you cannot get it to look studio ready, right? That's still something that I struggle with, but I know when I initially started out and I was dealing with a lot smaller space than I have now. Maybe one day I'll show you guys a picture of where I started, but it was a lot smaller space than I have now. I used backdrops to kind of take away from what was going on behind me and around me so that we had an area, you have an area behind you that looks nice and pretty. So moving right along into our next category, which is office supplies. I know we all may not love the office side of the business, but it is one of the very important pieces of the business. If you guys ever wondered why I studied design and then went on to study merchandising, it is because design is the portion where you get to be creative and let all of your thoughts out. But on the flip side, you really need to understand the business portion of it because you need it to be profitable. And that's why a lot of people sink, because they have the creative piece down, but they don't have the business, the analytics, all of that kind of stuff down, and you really need to. So anyways, jumping right into my office supplies that I purchased off of Amazon. So on Amazon, you can go ahead and get a nice office printer for around $50, maybe even less. I've seen printers for about 30 bucks, but we all know how everything has increased. But you can get a nice office printer with some regular 20-pound paper so that you can go ahead and print your invoices and package them right into your orders. Not only that, a printer is amazing to have on hand because sometimes you may run out of like your little business cards or packaging cards and you want to go ahead and slip something in there to tell your customer thank you. Having an office printer is amazing. And not only that, a lot of these lower end printers can take up to a 65-pound paper, which is still considered cardstock. You really need a shredder because when you're dealing with customers' information, you want to make sure that you're able to keep that secure. If you accidentally print out too many shipping labels, if you're guilty of that, put your hand up. I have definitely hit print 20 of something in the past and forgot that I didn't change my settings back, and it went ahead and started to print 20 again, and I'm like, oh no, cancel. And then I have too many slips with, you know, a customer's personal information on it. I have my shredder right here next to me so that I can go ahead and shred that information so that I'm making sure that I'm doing my part to keep my customer's information nice and secure. Something that you can purchase off of Amazon that is really good for your business is sticker paper. As we all know, personalization is everything. Hello, I run a personalization business, but if you don't, personalizing your packaging and things like that is really important. So you can purchase sticker paper off of Amazon. They have a variety of options, different thicknesses, different sheens and finishes. Go ahead and check them out. There's so much to choose from, but it's amazing to get it off of Amazon, once again, because it comes quickly. And secondly, you're gonna get a lot more than you would if you just went ahead and purchased like Cricut sticker paper in Michael's or something like that. I didn't mention my Cricut because I didn't get it off of Amazon, but that is also something that is amazing for your business. If you don't already have one, you should have one. Even if you're not a crafter, you can make your stickers, your packaging cards, and there are just so many other things that you can use your Cricut for within your business. So I do most of my recording digitally. However, you know, you always want a nice little notepad next to you or someplace to jot down your brainstorming ideas. Yes, we have good notes on our iPad, but sometimes it's nice to just write it down on paper. So I do have my, I turn it kind of like into a little planner binder, but it's really nice. It's made out of leather. I personalize it, well, fake leather, faux leather. Don't come for me. It's not real leather, out of faux leather, and I personalize it with my name here. And I just have some things in here like my brand image, what I want it to look like. I do have, you know, some other things just listed in here, but overall, I have kind of like a day-by-day to-do list with an area over here for notes if I want. These are templates that I made myself, But as far as the binder goes, it's a really nice quality binder. Really, really like it. Stitching on it is beautiful. And I purchased this from where? Amazon, because that's what this video is about. Something else that you can get from Amazon to spruce up your office a little bit that isn't too expensive. I have purchased all of my desk mats from Amazon. This one right here was only $13.99 and it's beautiful. They come in an array of color. It is also faux leather, but it's really nice because you can wipe it down. So I really like those from Amazon as well. So some other things in the tech some other things in the tech section that aren't pertinent to running your business, but they're nice to have. You know, everyone wants to have a cute little setup, cute little items that they can look at meanwhile they're working. So this here is my laptop cover. I love it. It was only $9, guys. $9. And it came with the cover as well as the keyboard cover. I use the keyboard cover over here on my iMac, but I really like that. I've also purchased all of my iPad covers from Amazon. I've also purchased these little items from Amazon here. They're like little pen grips. So you can find so many cool little things on Amazon to help you run your business. Like I said, not all of them are necessary, but they all do serve a purpose. And so if you do have a little extra, you know, cash, you can go ahead and get your cute laptop cover, a cute iPad cover, some cute little pencil covers. Like, there's a lot of covers on Amazon. So the last category that I like to talk with you all about is packaging. We all know how important packaging is. And if you don't, packaging is very important. It is something that ties together your brand, completes that customer experience, especially if you're an e-commerce business. A lot of customers are looking for an experience when they purchase their item. A lot of times, even though they've purchased it, it's almost like a present. You know, when you get something in the mail, it's like, I know I ordered this, but I'm so excited. And then if it's packaged beautifully, that makes you even more excited, right? So I know we don't all have the budgets to get everything personalized and customized for our packaging. So Amazon is a great resource if you want to get your poly mailers off of Amazon. I've purchased poly mailers off of Amazon. I still use poly mailers off of Amazon. This is one right here, and this one is by the company Package Chic. They have a really nice quality, nice and thick. I've used other ones too, but this is really nice, simple and cute. Then if you like, you can go ahead and make stickers like this one here on your Cricut machine with the paper that you purchased on Amazon to give that custom experience to your customer, right? So there are many different things that we can do, even though our budgets may not be, you know, sky high. There are things that we can do on our own to still provide that good customer experience. Amazon is also a great resource for bags. So our cellophane bags, we purchased on Amazon. These are 4x6 or slightly bigger than 4x6. And I put my watch bands in here, seal it up, and then I put it in a poly bag and I ship it off, and it looks nice and professional when I put in my other little goodies in there. They come in an array of sizes. Anything that you need, you can find. We also use these bags here if I'm sending out anything a little larger, if it's something with fabric. When I made masks 2 years ago during the pandemic, I used these to put my mask inside of them, tape them up, and ship them out to make sure that the item wasn't just in the poly bag or just in the box on its own. Something else that I make sure that I have on hand are these little label holders. And they're great because, like I told you guys before, I do have a thermal printer, but if you ever do run out of the thermal printer paper or you're having issues with your thermal printer, these are really good because you just go ahead and slip the label in, and the back has adhesive, and you go ahead and peel off the backing, stick it onto your package, and there you go. These help to save time too, not as much as the thermal printer, but if you don't have a thermal printer or you can't invest in one right now, go ahead and get these. And like I said, even if you do have the thermal printer, make sure you have a few of these on hand for emergencies. So that is all that I have to share today. Maybe in a year I'll have more Amazon finds because listen, we all know Amazon can be addicting. I've had to slow down myself, but for business items, they have so many items that you can get on there. Also, there's more categories. So if you guys want to see the items that we purchase off of Amazon directly relating to our creative side, like things that we use to actually help make the products, go ahead and leave that comment down below and I'll get that video up for you guys as well. But that's all that I have for y'all today. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you found any value in this video, as well as go ahead and subscribe if you are not already. And let's go ahead and get a conversation going down in the comment section. Hey, if you didn't see last week's video, I made a super cozy work with me in the studio vlog. We did sublimation, we worked on the Glowforge along with a few other things. Make sure to check it out. It'll be linked right over here for your convenience. Secondly, if this is your first time coming across my channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Also, if you're a mom, a wife, and you like a bit of entrepreneurial content as well as lifestyle. And in addition to that, you are trying to create a sustainable lifestyle running your business. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.